So now let me go back to the perfect NSBE meeting. The perfect NSBE meeting. Upperclassmen are in there and they're studying thermodynamics. They're doing their engineering design project. They're doing whatever. But there's a whole other group of folks in there. Juniors, they're in there doing their studies. And the freshmen, there's a group of freshmen over here, they studying calculus. That's all they're talking about. Just like Amber and Bree, they were sitting there talking about some exam that they had, right? So there's a group of them studying that. There's another group over there that's studying chemistry, and there's another group over there studying physics. And they got some questions about things like, no, don't worry about it. Just hold on one second. They walk over in the thing, and they pull out, oh, girl, look, here the homework for the last couple of years. Now, that was problem 4? Yeah. See, this is where I was missing. Oh, yeah, see, that was the principle we were missing. And everybody's figuring that out. And then over there, when you go to, and you're listening to the calculus piece, you went to Professor McAfee. Look, man, here's Professor McAfee's test for the last 5 years. Look at all of them for the last 5 years. Now, you get one, you get one, and you get one. Now, let's everybody look at question 1. Damn, question 1 looked the same. Now, what's the likelihood that the first test you're going to take from Professor McAfee ain't going to look like that? Now, listen, I'm just trying to get you to understand what it is that Professor McAfee is trying to teach you. So you understanding that. But what did we see there? We saw a group of students who didn't do what the old group did. See, the untransformed, the untransitional student, that's the student who says, no, I can do this all by my damn self. Sitting in your room, you can't even spell physics, let alone trying to pass it. You understand what I'm saying? See, when I was at Mississippi State, I was one of 5 black students in the entire College of Engineering. I ain't have much of a choice. I didn't even know the other 4. I wish like hell I could have walked into an institution and there was a group of students. I don't care that I didn't know you. But all of a sudden, all of you studying them courses that I'm having problems with. Doc, I was a senior. I took my last exam. And the night, I think 2 nights before I took my last exam, one of my classmates gave me an old exam and said, hey, Carl, you might want to take a look at that. I'd be damned if that wasn't the exam. Now, I'm not trying to figure out an easy way out to this thing. Because understand this, engineering requires discipline. There is no easy way out. Right? Pierce. We talked to Pierce Gordon. Where Pierce at? See, Pierce got the answer. Dr. Mack was sitting in Brother Scott's office. Pierce walked in. They greeted each other, and Pierce was very humble in greeting Dr. Mack and myself. Well, how you doing? I'm doing fine. How's it going? It's going good. Glad you came up here. I'm glad I came up here. It was necessary. That was the word. That was the word, Doc. It was necessary. I said, damn, necessary? What do you mean necessary? He said, man, this ain't easy, Dr. Mack. You got to struggle a little bit. But he says, an aerospace engineer. He said, I'm going to be up till 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, why? He said, it's necessary. Doc said, that's good. Most of us, 8 o'clock, if you don't get it, forget it, you're gone. So we need to do what is necessary. So what I'm saying, family, is this. I'm not saying that you're taking the old exams and you're trying to copy, cheat, or anything. I am trying to understand this professor. Same way, that perfect NSBE meeting, when I come in there fresh off of orientation and I don't know anybody, there's a group called the National Society of Black Engineers that's there to greet me. And you know what they're saying to me? Look, young man, don't take Dr. Raheem. I mean, he's a good brother, but damn, can't nobody understand him. You want to sit in Dr. McAfee's class because you can always have him. And Dr. Raheem, he's always in research and you can never get to him. So you telling me which professors to take and which ones not to take. Because I guarantee you there are some professors you would certainly advise me. Would you tell me there's some on your list? Don't take them. Okay. Damn right. We need that knowledge. Tell me which ones not to take. Number 2, there's a homework repository and a test repository so that you can understand because trust me, when I came from my school in Jackson, Mississippi, Lanier High School, when I came and walked into this world at Mississippi State, I was shocked. I wasn't quite ready. My study skill, see, I was a big fish there, and it didn't take much to be a big fish there. I didn't know that until I came into a real academic setting. I had to transform. I had to transition very quickly. Now, I don't know what it is inside of me that made me do it, but damn it, something made me do it. So in that perfect NSBE meeting, There are groups of students who are very serious. They understand why they came to this university. They understand the numbers. Men lie, women lie. Numbers never lie. 70%. And dropping like a rock, unlike our Hispanic brothers and sisters. And I'm comparing them only because I love what they're doing. At least the Hispanics in this country. They graduated 4,400, and then the next year they went up. Now, 4,400 still ain't nothing to write home and shout about. But damn, black folks, come on. Believe me when I tell you there is a raw academic kick in the ass that needs to happen on every college and university in this country. There is a paradigm shift. What is it that we got to be forever, full solid? What is that all about right now? Right now. Paradigm shift. We talk about the fact that you ought to go to neighborhood schools and serve as mentors and role models. Charity begins where? Okay. You're going to be out there trying to tell these kids what they ought to be. And we cannot handle our business right here. Now, when we are graduating 70 and 80%, okay, now I understand the need to go there. But right now, family, we got a real crisis on our hands. And there is a way to get around this. The reason I got this doctorate at Clarkson is because in 2007, the Clarkson chapter of NSBE came to me and asked me, Brother Mack, what is the problem facing the society? And I had the exact same conversation with them that I'm having with you. They went back to Clarkson, did their research, and found that it was chemistry, physics, and calculus. Now, Clarkson is in upstate New York, Potsdam. Anybody know where Potsdam is? Okay, there you go. I never have a phone signal when I get to Potsdam. Rural. Rural. But yet they got a National Society of Black Engineers. 10 members, but they got one. They had 150 students coming to their chemistry, calculus, and physics sections. They had professors who would sit here in this chemistry session, and when it was over, hey, I just want to remind everybody that the National Society of Black Engineers has got a study session that's going on every day. That's the other thing about a perfect NSBE meeting. It meets every day. Every day I'm studying chemistry, calculus, or physics. There is a commitment that whoever is in my group, if all of us, the twins, if we all in the same group, all of us going to the sophomore year, we leaving nobody behind. Girl, you struggling? All of us going to stop what we doing. Somebody amongst the 7 of us are going to know the answer to whatever it is that one of us struggling with. That is the paradigm shift that we have to be. We have to be committed to academic excellence. We need to go back old school. I was on the phone, Derek, I can't remember who was on the phone with us. They said that they used to have a room called the colored room. Damn it, we need a colored room again. You know why they call it the colored room? And you was here when, brother?
1971 to 75.
From 71 to 75. They call it the colored room because that's where the colored folks study. Ain't no colored room here. Why? Because damn it, ain't no colored folks studying. We need a colored room again. Don't nobody be offended about the colored room. Shit, I wish you would offend me and tell me they call that the colored room. Why, Dr. Mackey? Because that's where all the colored folks study. Shit, ain't no colored room here. Ain't no colored, it's very few colored rooms anywhere in this country. Not with them type of numbers. A paradigm shift, family. I'm talking about getting real serious about a real serious problem. Okay? Now, I'm not unmindful of the fact that there are brothers from different mothers, sisters from different mothers amongst us. White folks. I'm going to tell you something. If I can sit with anybody, any race, any creed, any color, who can help me academically, I am down with that. Yes, sir?
No, yes. Yeah.
Right. I am absolutely down with that. See, the other thing, our paradigm shift, understand this about black folks. Understand this about us. We can party together, but we will not come together for that studying session. We need to change that, family. This is how serious this is. So when I talk about the 2 T's, transformation and transition, I can guarantee you this, that if we commit to those, absolutely commit to those, there is no way that we don't move from surviving to thriving. if your heart and your desire is all the way in it, I can guarantee you that instead of dropping classes, we'd be dropping knowledge in our community. That is that simple. It is that simple. Go back and ask the question, why did I come to this university? Yes, you chose engineering. Why do you think they respect engineering so much? It demands your best. You got the best right here. You got the best damn role models you could ever want. This man, I lay down to this man before I lay down to Obama. Obama's a politician. I ain't got nothing against politicians. But politicians done screwed this whole daggone thing up. This brother is making it right. This family is what we need more of. This is who need to be our cover family. That's the first family, right there. That's right. And we need to do that all the time, young people. I promise you this. There's going to come a day and a come a time, and if you listen to the legacy that he just laid to us, that he just educated us, Dr. McAfee educated us with, there's going to come a time when you're going to wish you had more of that. And so before he leaves here, I pray, God, that you all walk up to him and just shake his hand and congratulate him. This is excellence at its best. And we need, that's right. And we need to begin to recognize this a lot more. This is what it is all about. So, Derek, I really don't have much more to say about it. Because when it comes to retention, I think we all understand what we need to do. So let me at least close with this and give you a plan of action. I don't know if you have. Is it illegal to have homework repositories and test repositories here? All right, I heard somebody say no, and I heard somebody say yes. Okay, no. All right. So the answer is this. It's not illegal to have them, right? It's not illegal to have them. So first and foremost, put together homework repositories and test repositories. Number two, when this university begins its orientation period, NSBE, Mr. President, be a part of that orientation so that when that freshman, scared out of their mind, first walk up on this big campus, you're going to be the one that's going to come to them and say, look, we're going to show you. We're going to show you how to get from your from your freshman year to your sophomore year. We're going to talk to you about which classes you ought to take. We're going to tell you about the homework. We're going to help you with your exams. But if you want to be a part of the National Society of Black Engineers, you have to be very serious. If you want to go and party, you need to go somewhere else. But short of that, we can help you. Now, if somebody had walked up to me at the campus in Mississippi State and put their arm around me and said that, I'd have been joined to them. Never would have left their side. So you need to be a part of the orientation. And number three, those meetings need to take place every day. See all that food you got outside? You need to have food in that meeting every day like that. So the only thing you need to go to your room and do is what? Sleep. Unless you want to put cots in there and sleep in there, you can do that too. But if you're here to study every day, why go to the library? If the group is in the colored room, right? Find you and make you a colored room. Every day, you all are in a group setting. We got to get out of this mindset that we got to study by ourselves, study alone. And for those who are upperclassmen, don't worry. You can be in there, and it's not that you can't focus on your studies. Whatever little question they have, you'll be able to look over there and hurry up and give them an answer. You go back to your studying. But you become the role models so that they understand that academics are very serious here. That is the plan of action. And then I want you to tell me about it. Because every chapter that I go to, and if you're going to be the distinguished chapter of the year, and this university has been the distinguished chapter of the year, you got a legacy of leadership, excellence in leadership. I've seen it. I remember when the president that year looked at me and said, Brother E.D., we will be the #1 chapter in the society. And they were. Now, we seen the cover magazine with Florida, University of Florida, talking about again. Yeah. Y'all need to come on, Michigan. We need to do what we need to do around here, all right? Come on, Big Blue. So I want you to put that together. But if you're going to be the best, I want you to write me. I want you to tell me about it, because this is the story that every chapter I go to, I want to tell them what they're doing at the University of Michigan.